Hello, everyone. Today is Saturday, October the 14th. This is my little buddy, Abilene, better known as Abby. This is my job today. I'm dog sitting. I don't have no dog, but I'm also sitting in the infamous back porch. Now, this isn't, hey, Lala, this is an off grid party site, mostly known to people from Chicago, which I am. Abby's from Chicago too. Yeah. And her owner currently is in Chicago. She's not on the back porch though. I'm on the back porch with Abby. So I've spent the better part of 12, 15 years in this house, off and on. Used to work here. Not doing this. I used to take care of the lady who died. Uh, hey, growing what I eat. How you doing? It's a beautiful day out here in Georgia for a change. No rain, no clouds, no wind. Yeah, no, I do not have a dog, so don't even go there. This is the thing I'm sitting with this evening. Been here since Wednesday. Ain't that right, Abilene? It's a little Yorkie. Yeah, she's a little Yorkie. Yeah, she's camera shy. Yeah, she's camera shy. But she's a good dog for the most part. Hey, Abby. Tell everybody, say, hey, how you doing? Yeah, as you can see, she needs a haircut just like I do. And she's totally natural. Hey, Joshua Gabriel. Yeah, this is the yard back out there where I had my very, very first garden. Hey, Kay Renee. Um, 9, 10-ish years ago, we started all out there in the back and had things going everywhere. And little did I know what I was growing, because of course I had those little sticks, and every time it rained, it washed off what I planted. So of course we had to wait until it grew, and even when it grew, I didn't know what I was doing. But this was my little something, because as I did promise you all, I was gonna come back and redo my garden, which I'll probably do next week. Um, I am now able to move my right arm up and down. The muscle has finally gone down. Because over here at the back porch, they also have a jacuzzi, which I made good use of this weekend. Well, this week. Um, but I couldn't dig or move anything. I got my rabbit manure. I think it came Wednesday. So, and my string beans died. I did go out there. I went home Thursday. So I went out there Thursday. So I'm gonna just pull the string beans up, put a little manure in there, maybe a little perlite, and stir it up. And I'm gonna have those couple of beds ready for my garlic. Because between now, see, if I put the rabbit manure, you do not have to wait. It is ready to use as is. But to let it all get settled, I probably will wait closer to the end of the month or the beginning of November. I want to try and plant it before Thanksgiving. No, I've never grown garlic before. But hey, what's the harm? And then I also have to plant some shampoo ginger that I got from uh, Black's Tropical. Yeah, I think I did that in a mail call, my one mail call. So I will be doing that. I probably won't plant the shampoo ginger. I'm gonna probably do that in the house, because I have to replant some of my house plants, because the pots they're in are getting too small and they're trying to get root bound and such. I lived in a shelter last week. I'm homeless, and look. What state do you live in, Joshua? I have been in that shelter life. You gonna plant tomatoes in the winter? I hope you're doing that indoors. You're in Queens, New York. Mm. I do have relatives in Queens. Haven't talked to them in years. I've got relatives in Brooklyn and the Bronx. Um, but I don't think Queens needs no tomato plant unless you're growing inside, because tomatoes won't even survive down here in Georgia, and it's probably about 75 today. It's not hot, but it's not cold. It's a decent day, but unless you have a steady of this, um, your tomatoes will not survive. I will show you on live by next year. I hope so. I love to see. I love tomatoes. I hope you find a place very soon, safe, because these elements are no joke these days. We've had rain for the last 2 days out here. Um, and I was watching Black's Tropical. They had a tree in their roof. They were fixing up a roof this morning. I saw that after I got to work. Yes, I went to work today. And I have to go to work tomorrow. Slosh. Oh, okay. Thank you. Josh put in his Cash App sign for anybody that can help him. I know it's hard. Y'all rent is. I thought our rent was high. Y'all rent ridiculous. A closet is $1,200 in New York, honey. So anybody that can help Josh out, he has provided his Cash App. I do understand this is that time of year. Does New York have any like public shelters where men and women can go, or families and children? Because I know they have a few here. I know Salvation Army is one. I know they have a couple of domestic violence shelters, but it's hard to get into because by this time of year, especially in some places, it's cold. And hey, Unbiased, how you doing? Surprise. Yes, I'm doing the check. My the cream you said about in the live about natural hair, I have it coming. I haven't found it in any of the dollar stores, and I've went to 3 so far. Probably go to 1 or 2 more tonight. But I haven't found it in the store, but I did order it from Amazon, so I should get it. I think it's coming Sunday or Thursday, one of them. It's so nice to see you all. I hope everyone is doing fine. This is not necessarily garden related, but I'll take you outside and show you some of the plants that I did leave over here. There's one, that big old tree over there in the corner. I guess I'll get closer to it. Don't ask me what kind of tree it is. I have the same thing in my living room. Whatever this is, I have the same thing in my living room. What are you barking at, Abby? Somebody at the door? Nope. Let's go out here. When I was working here, I used to do this garden. Yes, it was full of flowers. It's not as full as it used to be, but it still has some that I left here. Here's a fern. There's a fern. Y'all know about these ivies. They grow everywhere. There's 2 peace lilies in here. I know that for a fact. Put them in there myself. But all this used to be my first garden. And we had pallets up on those little pieces of concrete. Yeah, here's another one. Here goes another one. Yeah. Can't stand this little crawling ivy. And then there's a couple of pineapples over there. Y'all, I think it's 3 of them. See? But yeah. And then after we did our first year out here with pallets all over the place, we decided to move the garden back here and set them up on pallets on these stone things. And back there at the back of the fence, that's where I grew my corn. Whew, we haven't been on this side of the yard in a minute. It's where I used to do my barbecuing. I didn't go anywhere, Abby. You didn't have to come look for me. I leave, I go out the front door. Yep. But this is the back porch. This is where you can have parties, graduation card parties, in any kind of party. It's good for a party. We're setting it up now for a little sports bar. For the Bears. Yeah, everybody in this house is from Chicago. So, needless to say, in a neighborhood full of Falcon fans, we don't get a warm welcome. Come here, girl. So, I was just out here walking around. Hot peppers don't do good this time of year unless you're indoors as well, Joshua. Hey, Felicia, how you doing? Wow, y'all sure find out about I'm online real quick. Okay. Everybody come in and hit the thumbs up and share it out, although it's nothing shared. Abilene, I was just sitting here and decided that I would give you all a little update. My string beans behind my house, now this is not my house, by no means. My string beans are dead. Um, the last I looked, the peppers were doing okay. Not great, but okay. There were still some blooming, so I left them on. Hey, Nikki, how you doing? Yeah, I thought I'd jump on for a quick minute, just because, and I know everybody had been looking for me since I could not move my back. Yes, I am moving much better now. I do still have a little pain here and there, but it's usually because I'm picking up something I have no business picking up, which is how I got this way in the first place. But I love this. Oh, this is not my outdoor space. It used to be when I was planting over here. I think it's been 3 years since I planted over here. Yes, a lot of good memories in this backyard. So, but next week I will be putting down my rabbit poop at home, and I will bring you all with me. I just stopped by to say hello. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Hopefully, not y'all are not too cold. Because, like I said, I just got on this little jean jacket just because. But I got a little heater sitting right here. Yeah, the back porch comes with all kinds of oodles and boodles. There's a heater there. It's a heater on that table. It's a heater there. It's a wet fan and a wet fan back there. When it's too hot, but you don't want to get doused with the water hose, so it sprinkles a mist out. Kind of nice. The back porch does come with some perks, but like I said, this is just an off-grid 62, and you freezing. 62 is beautiful weather, and I don't think we're warmer than 62. We're in the 70s. This morning we were in the 60s. Abby, I hear you. Come here. It's a beautiful day, and finally the sun came out after 3 days of gloom and doom. So I'm liking it. Hey, Cece, how you doing? Welcome in. How are things in Texas? Lala says it's 62 and she's cold. 62 is a beautiful temperature. And our neighbor over there, she has a peach tree right there, and she has figs in her backyard. That's where I get my figs from. Uh, and you say chilly in 61. Okay. It's 61 in Maryland and rainy. Well, I get that, Nikki. It was raining this morning when I went to work. But by 11:15 or so, hey, J3. Hey, Mary Grow With Me. How are you? Thank you, everyone, for coming in. This is a surprise. I just decided to do something. But hopefully next week we'll still at least be sunny. I could care less about cold. I have enough clothes to put on if it's cold. But I'm gonna go out there and get the garden. I'll clean up the beds, take the string beans out. I'm gonna leave the roots in for the nitrogen, but everything that's hanging on the trellis, I'm gonna take out. And if the peppers are still growing, I'm gonna let them grow. Um, and then get them ready. Put a little manure down. I still have some potash. I might set a fire in here tonight and take some ashes home with me in the morning, um, to make sure I have enough to go around, because I have a little box of ashes. Yeah, this is where I get my ashes from. And the lady over there next door who has the peach tree and the figs, she has the chickens too. And I get chicken manure and eggs from her. Although I live about 7 miles from here, 7, 8 miles, not that far. So it is all good to see y'all. Wow. Joshua Gabriel, I'm going to keep you in my prayers that you find someplace. Everybody that came in afterward, Joshua put his link in the chat. He's been living in a shelter and trying to work up money for some rent in New York. That's a heck of a workup. Hey, Resilient Dad, how you doing? Glad for you to come in. Thank you for stopping by. Ouch. I was just showing back here where was my first garden. This is an unofficial party spot in Georgia. It's called the Back Porch. My girlfriend from Chicago, my sister cousin, and she happens to be in Chicago right now. I am here dog sitting. So I'm on the back porch. And I am doing a little bit back porch nonsense as well. So I'm not gonna keep y'all too long. Just thought I'd stop by and say hello. How's everybody doing? Have a great day. Have a great rest of your weekend. I was eating some Chinese food. I've had a Subway. I think I'm gonna go up to the store and get me a steak. I just go all out of whack over here. So I need to get back to my little hole in the wall. The back porch is great. Abilene. Abby. And she don't want to come back outside. She ate all the food. I had some Chinese food here a little while ago, and some rice fell on the floor. That's why I got her outside. But she ate all the rice, so I guess she's not coming back outside now. Yes, see, I got my egg rolls, pepper steak. So that's going to be my dinner for right now. When I get hungry later, we'll see. But y'all have a nice rest of y'all day. I'm glad so many of y'all popped up. Thank you for coming in. Have a great one. Talk to you later.